Hello there. My name is Sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Today we shall be joining in on the New Life Festival, which runs for a whopping 18 more days. I'm going to log in with Leonel Rose, my Stamblade Vampire, and that makes things nice and easy today because really is the character I've played with the most and she knows her way around the world. My daily reward is 2 Rosen. I'm going with a wow. Also, I am going with a where the heck am I and why? Well, where should we start? Let's first go to Oregon and have a look at Impresario's wares. The New Life Festival is a repeating festival, event. This returns every year and everything's always the same. You get double experience from all sources, and this buff can be paired with experience scrolls and training gear, so now is a very good time to level up that new character. And every year the Impresario has similar items to sell.
If only I could walk in her shadow.
Hi, Impresario.
The discerning adventure knows.
So, we have a chance to purchase a New Life Festival grab pack, which includes content from last or previous years' New Life Festivals, guild combinations for your companions, and 2 blast keys for the home that is called. No, those are markings. What's happening? What's happening? Okay, we have 10. No, concentrate. 5 keys in order to morph the Molecbal Illusion Imp into a home, haven of the 5 companions. And it seems we also have mount. The Mount Morph and Plain Melt Master markings. So the Impresario has all sorts of fragments, which I have presented in a very, very poor manner. Sorry. We also have a surprising snow globe memento. Let's preview. Oh, how cute, I want this. And he says for the Winter Storm cloth. Winter Storm robes costume. So, all of that is available at the Impresario store. And at every Impresario's tent, you can find a gateway to the New Life Festival. Let's use it. As usual, we are drinking coffee, and this is literally my first cup, which explains the stuttering and inconsistencies. If you haven't noticed, this one really likes coffee. Now, New Life Festival happens around the Kinescrow Range Shrine, right next to the Enchanted Snow Globe home. Here you can find New Life Festival tent where you can find an event merchant. Convenient. New Life Herald Breda, who gives you quests, and New Life Herald Pretonius Galenus, who gives you one quest. Also, if you complete charity writs during New Life Festival, you can return them here to this person. So in order to get started, all you need to do is speak with Breda.
Local traditions are essential to the new life. Sometimes they change year to year.
What's another way people celebrate New Life Festival?
The High Elves of Haven have the War Orphan Sojourn. They travel to a temple in the heart of Grotwood and donate what they can. I'll mark your map. It's quite simple. Give what you are able to give.
Alright, I will walk the War Orphan Sojourn. Difficult words, but we almost managed. Before we go to walk the War Orphan Sojourn, let's discuss this quest a little bit further. There are 10 quests in total in the New Life Festival, and the first one you complete gives you 3 event tickets. So during this time, I read this yesterday, you have a chance to earn 60 event tickets. That's a lot of tickets, and also each event quest you complete gives you a New Life Festival box. Those include all sorts of crafting materials, low-level furnishings, and style pages. Also a lot of garbage, so be prepared for your inventory getting bloated. What else? I think that's about it. Let's read through today's daily endeavors. Today's daily endeavors encourage you to kill 15 foes with weapon abilities, kill 5 giants, repair 7,500 damage to structures in Cyrodiil, loot 2 stealable items of blue quality or better, or improve an item. And this week's weekly endeavors encouraged you to complete 25 quests, craft 75 items with any skill, or complete 4 trials. And now we're going to craft wood. So, New Life Festival quests are calm, peaceful quests that don't force you to kill anything except this one, if you choose to go that way. Most of these don't require any sort of skills. You will need to speak with people, complete simple tasks, and in this case, either part with some gold or kill wildlife. This festival seems to be designed to make you feel calm and relaxed and happy, even in a way.
Another on the War Orphan Sojourn. Though Stendar provides for all lost children, we will not turn away donations for our charges.
Other than donations, what can I do to help?
Ah, yes. Some of those who walk the War Orphan Sojourn are far less capable than yourself. The creatures alerted to their passage see them as a fine meal. Aggressively dissuading these creatures would help clear the path, if you're so inclined.
So if you choose to kill wildlife, you may, but be warned. They are difficult to find because the woods are squirming with players. How do I donate to the War Orphan Fund?
I can assist you with that. Anything you can donate will help. We must keep our charges fed.
I am ready to donate 347 pieces of gold. Bye-bye.
What grace! Stendar smiles upon those who help lost children. Today, he smiles upon you.
And now we are free to return to Breda. Killing wildlife is an optional step, so we shan't bother. Instead, I'm going to travel outside of my enchanted snow globe home and return the quest. I got this recall action from the Seals of Endeavor store for 8,000 Seals of Endeavor. Best purchase ever.
You return after quite the journey.
I have completed your task.
Good. War destroys what it touches, especially a family.
This is true.
The High Elves of Haven see their celebration as necessary to restore the spirit and renew the hope of lost children. And they hope that one day they will never have the need to celebrate.
So we get 3 event tickets and a New Life Festival box. And also
Everyone
another
celebrates
quest.
the new life their own way. I do so love the variety.
What's another way, etc.?
Tajit of Ralka honor their trickster god Rajin with the trial of 5-clawed Guile. Travel to Reaper's March and speak with Tumira. She'll help you celebrate the new life with the slightest of hand.
Alright, I will head to Rorka. So in order to gain event tickets, you only need to complete 1 quest. Additional quests offer you New Life Festival boxes and little else. So as entertaining as these quests are, as the event grows older, I usually just pop in to complete one because it gets a little bit repetitive to do all 10 every day for 18 days in a row. Oh, so pretty. Did someone's mount leave these? Do it again. So, speak with Tamina. Oh, there they are. Oh, well, that's cool.
This one welcomes you to the trial of 5-clawed Guile. Celebrate the new life and pay your respects to Rachin all at once.
How would I do that?
Rachin once said, a lock is a pebble to be tossed from one's boot. Use your lockpicks to retrieve the contents of the nearby chests. Show you have as little regard for barriers as the mighty Rachin, and be quick about it.
So, in this one, the trial of 5-clawed Guile, we need to pick 3 locks as quickly as possible. We have a simple lock, we have people in the way, we have an intermediate lock, and we have an advanced lock. There's an achievement tied to this part of the event if you pick these locks in a set amount of time, which I think was like 20 seconds. You get the achievement. So, let's try. I'm good at pausing locks, so I'm just going to do that. That little cheat. And as we speak with Tamira, this part is completed.
Rachin would applaud your swiftness, though he might instead pick the pocket of one distracted by your prowess. Truly, the best thieves come and go with the wind.
What should I do with the coins?
What coins? You aren't the only one who honors Rachin. As you brought them to me, another retrieved the coins from your pocket and returned them to the chests. Such is how Ralka celebrates the new life, finding true wealth in our actions.
Amused. Now we are free to return to Breda, as the way shrine is pretty close to the location of this quest. Also pretty seriously. I'm just going to use the way shrine instead of recalling. speak with Preda. Yet again.
Ah, you return from a land of grass and sweet rolls to one of snow and mead. How was your visit to Ralka?
I have completed the trial of Five-Clawed Guile.
What did Tumira ask you to do? Retrieve the coins from the chest or from the victor's purse? No, don't tell me. I'll ask her when she visits.
Complete quest. Gain
You're
another.
curious about new life traditions, aren't you?
What's another way, etc.?
Once, very briefly, the city of Ebonheart decreed dancing to be illegal. The Dark Elves promptly invented the lava foot stomp, which they called a necessity should their boots ever catch a flame. They practiced it in taverns, while wearing a small pin.
What sort of pet?
A dazzling pin such as this showed they were in friendly company. Now, it's a symbol of participation. Best to experience the lava foot stomp for yourself. I'll mark the taverns on your map. Now, go forth and dance.
Alright, I will dance the lava foot stomp. Dance at the Watch House Inn in Davon's Watch. Another achievement is tied to this one, dance with other players. That is very easy to achieve because everybody's here. So in order to unlock the achievement, all you need to do is time your dance so that other people are also dancing there. And to make things even easier, you can dance as many times as you need to. Use dancing pin. Someone's there dancing, so achievements unlocked everywhere. Now we need to head on over to the Esting. At Davon's Watch, the fastest route goes like this. Run through that crack, hop over fence, hop over second fence. Run there, hop, roll, and run down the stairs. If you're really brave, you can jump over that fence as well, but that results in injury. I prefer the stairs. Now we need to dance again.
Oh, I love you guys.
I really like that dance animation. Next stop, Ebony Plask in Ebonheart. I have an in-room there, so I'm just going to travel to the outside of that. I can use the dazzling pin in any area of the inn, but I prefer to come downstairs. Each dance has a different animation, so this is actually quite amusing. And then we need to dance at Lalo House, also in Ebonheart. Exit the inn and enter that building. The quest marker can be found in the front door, but these two side doors lead to the exact same place. Head on downstairs and do a little dance. And now we are free to return to Preda. can't be bothered to run to the way shrine, so let's use our intrusive recall. This is like such an immersion builder for a stage 4 vampire. Sure.
You have the smell of soot about you. Did you just return from Ebonheart?
I completed the lava foot stomp.
So you brought some much-needed joy into the dour lands of Stonefalls? This is why the lava foot stomp occurs each year, at least for a time. The warm feeling comes from within, and not all the nearby volcanoes.
Complete quest. Pick up the next one.
Warms my heart to share the new Life Festival. The drink? It warms my belly. Redguards of Bergama have the signal fire sprint. It honors an ancestor who saved their city from certain doom. A true gift of new life. Go there, to the Alakir Desert, and speak with Obatha. She can explain.
Alright, I will head to Bergama. Before we head to Bergama, I need more coffee. I will park you here in the middle of the pond. Like so. I will be right back. I have returned. Am I in the picture? Let's check. I am. There's a delivery truck outside delivering milk and cheese to nearby restaurants, so if you hear noise, sorry. Not my fault. So, Bergama in Algeria. Two-way shrines are options here. This seems to be closer, but I prefer this one, for reasons unknown. Somehow the way seems a little bit simpler, saves you from like navigating through the city of Bergamo. We all know how good I am at navigating. Today's first world problem. I have a hair that's tickling my throat. And it refuses to stay put. Oh, there it is again! I wonder if we can like remain in perfect sync with the person who has... Oh, many people have that mode. Never mind. Speak with Obatha.
You are unfamiliar, but not unwelcome. What brings you to Bergama?
I am here for the signal fire sprint.
You honor us with your journey. Light Bergama's signal fires before I end my count, as Zora the Tenacious did long ago.
Okie dokie. Obatha has a lot of lore, but you don't need to listen to it. Especially not every time you come here. So, we need to light 4 signal fires. Here, 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 and here. Start from the first one. Start from the first one you see, and
the warlord approaches.
Run for the next quest marker. there is plenty of time to complete this run. I have on multiple occasions paused to gather the sky shard next to the previous signal fire, and also I have many times accidentally taken a seat during the spring. So this is an
Quickly, to me!
easy
The
beat.
warlord prepares to strike. And with the signal fires lit and our defenders alerted, Zora finally collapsed. Such courage drove our ancestors to victory against the warlord and his band. To understand her sacrifice is to understand Bergama.
I see. What now?
Now, I bid you a fond farewell. You honored our city by respecting Zora's memory. Tall Papa look kindly upon you. May you always find water and shade.
And the same thing. And now we are free to return to Breda. I will just travel outside my home in order to save time. Traveling to your home is always free, so it's a time-saving trick.
Back from Bergama? I could never get used to the heat and sand.
I completed the signal fire sprint.
Ah, Zora's tale is a lovely one. Bergama's celebration honors the sacrifices we must sometimes make, so that others may enjoy a new dawn. A toast to your swift legs.
Complete quest, pick up the
The
nets.
new life is about what the
Yes,
old
yes,
years.
yes.
The Bretons of Allcare Castle have a curious tradition called the Castle Charm Challenge. Long ago, after a terrible war, the steward declared a contest. Any performer who most delighted the castle survivors would win great renown.
What sort of performances?
Here, everything in this performance kit will let you experience for yourself. Go to Allcare Castle in Stormhaven and perform for the crowds. They're quite friendly, so don't fear your time in front of them.
Alright, I will take part in the Castle Charm Challenge. Travel to Alcare Keep in Stormhaven. I have earned 14 out of 15 boxes required for a golden pursuit. Joy. This one will bring me the 15th one. Alcare Keep is that way. Another achievement is tied to this quest, perform with other players. Again, all you need to do is time your actions so that others are also there. Doing their performances. Perform in the Old Goat Inn. Emergency vehicles have found a stream. We're enjoying a bit of a bad weather here in Finland, so I'm assuming that there has been a bit of a tumble somewhere. A room in the castle square. And then we need to perform in the castle's
Thanks, the aid is quiet
throne
today.
room.
Did you hear what happened to Dame Dabian in Coglin Village?
Hereabouts. The sword swallowing animation is my least favorite of these ones. Let's move aside a little bit and travel back to Breda.
I hope you enjoyed your time at Alcaire Castle. A shame I did not see for myself.
I completed the Castle Charm Challenge.
Then you know its importance to Alcaire Castle. Imagine a castle recovering from a terribly bloody war. Parents lost, siblings scarred, children buried. After such tragedy, they celebrate the new life as a chance to laugh and wonder once more.
Complete quest, pick up the next
I am only
quest.
a new life herald.
Yes.
The Nords of Lower Yorgrim celebrate by traveling to remote places, stripping down to small clothes, and leaping into the freezing water. You should take the Snow Bear Plunge. It is quite invigorating.
How would I do that?
I'll mark your map with the route. Travel to each place, shed your clothes, and take a flying leap. Warm yourself at the bonfires before leaving, and share a drink with anyone else who takes the plunge.
Alright, I will take the Snow Bear Plunge. The Snow Bear Plunge happens right here in Eastmarch. And there is an achievement tied to this quest. During the Snow Bear Plunge in Eastmarch, leap into the freezing water with no armor equipped. In other words, take off all your gear and then jump in. There are quite a few achievements tied to the New Life Festival. These are all relatively easy to complete. I don't yet have that one because this is new for this year. Let's actually dress appropriately. That wasn't my appearance pen. How many costumes does one need? Many. There we go. All ready to take a swim. First location can be found in the East March docks. It might have been smart to use the way shrine to get here. Now I got confused and turned around. Okay, back on track. When completing the Snow Bear Plunge, I would recommend that you pause before hopping in. There is a teeny tiny chance of the game not registering that you're here. And if you jump before you are prompted to jump, you might have to do it again. And running back and forth is frustrating. So now that we have that in, we need to warm ourselves by the fire. This isn't mandatory, but it does bring forth a little bit of immersion. Next stop Harker's drop is on the bridge that leads out of a city. We are almost there. Sometimes hopping in is easy, sometimes yeah. And next bonfire can be found here.
I'll have what I'm having.
The freezing effect lasts for 1 minute. And if you choose to not stand by the fire, you need to endure it for an entirety of 1 minute. Standing by the fire makes it go away faster. Next location, here-ish. Oh, I have added 15 new festival boxes. New Life Festival boxes. Shall This sleep is actually a bit scary. I would never ever do this in my life. Now the bonfire can be found there-ish. Also in my pack. Now we are free to return to Prada. I usually use the way shrine because the way back is... how might one say? Difficult for me to navigate. Yes, that is the wording I was looking for.
You're looking hearty and hale, and a bit frosty at the edges.
I completed the snow bear punch.
I see that. You have a glow about you. Lower Yorgrim celebrates this way to show they don't fear what the cold brings. At the end of a winter's journey is a warm fire, good mead, and wonderful company. Also, it lets them compare tattoos.
Complete quest.
It
Pick up
warms
another
my
quest.
heart. The Argonians of Hismir have the Fish Boon Feast, one of Shadowfen's oldest celebrations. It's quite simple. Those who are able, bring fish. Those who are not, eat fish.
That sounds simple enough. What would I do?
Go fishing. Best to catch them in Shadowfen's waters. But if you hate to fish, you can still feed the hungry. Trade with friends, or seek them from a guild trader. When you have enough, deliver them to Gentleheart at Hismir.
Alright, I will help the Fishbone Feast. Now we get to go fish. If you're traveling with Ember, you might want to leave her out of this. Ember doesn't like it when you go fish. Oh, also, let's change clothes. This feels inappropriate now. Perhaps this one. Yes, that's pretty. So in order to go fishing, we need to travel to Shadowfen. There are 2 fishing areas, but this one is closer to the way shrine and hence more popular. there are Kakuti along the way, and it would be really polite to avoid them so that you don't make them follow you to the fishing site and disturb them. Usually you need to choose the correct bait for each water type, but here you can fish with anything, even a piece of steel wood. I'm going to choose colors because I have plenty of those. I got all of the fish yesterday and 2 of them came in doubles. So I have some left. All we need is to catch a shadow fan creeping leech. There. Fishing holes run dry quickly here due to a lot of people fishing, but there are plenty around. Still no. The fish you catch are not bound, so you can trade them and even sell them. The best choice, of course, is to save the extras you catch and use them the next day. Give me a creeping leech, please. Hello. Next fishing hole. Or return to the one we came from. This can take a little bit of time. Still no creeping reach. How unlucky can one be? Like, seriously. Next fishing hole. It seems I'm alternating between these two. Oh, I mentioned the red winged twilight yesterday. There's one. I wonder if Japa's Night would make this more profitable. we don't return to Breda, instead we go to Hismir to bring the fish to Gentle Heart. I cannot tell you how many times I have returned to Breda at this point and then wondered why she won't speak with me. Long way away.
I smell fish. Have you brought delightful?
what is
I'll
fish do?
prepare them all. Your generosity warms the heart. Did you know we bring fish to those who cannot attend? The old, the infirm, the destitute. None shall go hungry.
I will leave you to your cooking. And now we can return to Breda. Vampire is lazy, so...
How was your trip to Shadowfen? Catch anything good?
I assisted the Fishbone Feast.
The Fishboon Feast reminds us that it warms the heart to fill a hungry belly, especially when it isn't your own. And if you're truly in need, well, the smallest kindness of others can help you survive and thrive.
Complete quest.
You're
Pick up
curious
yet
about
another.
The orcs of Betnik celebrate through the Stone Tooth Bash, a constant party, not the repeated punching of faces. Though sometimes there is punching. Matron Borbuga is an old friend. Seek her out on Betnik. She will show you.
Alright, I will celebrate the Stone Tooth Bash. This quest has us travel to Betnik. Betnik is a teeny tiny area that has actually a rather interesting quest related to it. This isn't Betnik, but Storsmakai. Betnik is here. Speak with Matron Borduga. She can be found in the fortress. And also, if you need to change your outfit style, there's an outfit station, very conveniently close to her.
Who are you? Why are you wasting my time?
Breda sent me to celebrate the Stone Tooth Bash.
That old mammoth's still kicking? You should have seen us in our younger days. Well, friends of Breda are friends of the clan. So do your part and help fill the larder.
What do you need?
I need something bloody and something sweet. Bring me fresh meat and honeycomb. You won't need to travel far. Everything you need is on the island.
I will bring you fresh meat and honeycomb. So, in order to collect meat, you can kill any kind of wildlife. And in order to collect honey, you can either find a wasp to kill or navigate to a wasp nest. The nest was added to the game not that long ago, probably, maybe because during this event everybody was really frustrated because they couldn't find wasps. They are of limited quantity on Betnik, and gathering honeycomb took, well, the best part of an hour. On a bad day. Now, where do we find wildlife? The answer is in this little clutter of rocks. Wolves are numerous in this ruin and they spawn relatively quickly. Oh, it dropped 2 meat. Let's use the way shrine to return to the fortress and then complete the rest of the quest. A little poem there. I hope you enjoyed it.
Good, you're back. I'm almost out of meat. What did you bring?
I have acquired some mysterious meat and honeycomb.
Hearthwife Sholg said you wouldn't return, but you have a hunter's heart. Breda wouldn't send you otherwise. Well, don't just stand there. Eat and drink your fill. Maybe give Sholg a good belt to the face for not getting your measure.
So now we need to eat and drink. First, honeyed wolf pie. Delicious. Also, Betnik spiked ale. Yum. And then, bitter goat cheese. Delightful. And now we need to use soiled napkin. Nasty. And now if we choose to be polite and not bad at other players, we are free to return to Breda. I'm hungry. I wish I also had some honeyed wolf pie. Or even bitter goat cheese.
Welcome back. Did you enjoy your journey to the island of Betnik?
I took part in the Stone Tooth Bash.
Good food, good drink, and good times are the heart of Betnik's celebration of the new life. I'm glad Matron Borbaga could show you herself. I do miss the adventures we had in our younger days. I'd tell stories, but I don't want to burn your ears off.
Complete quest. Pick up the next quest.
Wood Elf immigrants to Oradon introduced the locals of Skywatch to Mudball merriment. It is as you'd expect, mud balls thrown at everyone. But each year, there is a specific target the Wood Elves agree most needs to be humbled.
Who is this year's target?
There are 3. Ambassadors of each alliance meet in Oradon to speak with righteous purpose. No doubt to argue the shape of the negotiating table, or which wine to serve next. They should take themselves less seriously, don't you think?
Alright, I will introduce them to Mudball Merriment. This one requires you to travel to Skywatch and throw mudballs at everyone. And when I say everyone, I mean literally everyone. I have made a quick video last year about what it's like to walk through Oridon during this time of year while wearing a white dress. It was messy. Breaks the Urns, that's a really cool name. 5 out of 10, no 6. Let's get the rest while we walk to the castle. Or not. You can also use mud balls on NPCs if you so choose. Like so. Now we need to go to this Skywatch Castle and throw mud balls at stiff, important people. The important people can be found here.
Is that really necessary?
I control your people, Kamor.
Have this posting.
Sometimes you can find Queen Irene here.
I hope you were able to get the warning out.
She doesn't have much to say. But she is one of the targets of an achievement tied to this quest. We already saw that a while ago, I think, but let's look at it again.
What is wrong with you?
During the Mudball Merriment, we had the joy of Mudballs with each alliance leader. Queen Irene, Yoren the Skald King, and High King Imran. They can all be found in the game, but the locations, change a little bit. So do refer to the internet in order to quickly and easily locate them. I think we don't have many quests to do.
Is that a bit of mud on your hands? How was your visit to Skywatch?
I took part in the Mudball Merriment.
Wonderful. Mud on the face reminds us that life is not always so self-important. With new life comes a bit of fun for those who aren't too proud to take part.
Complete quest, and that was all. There is one more quest to complete.
A good old life to you. I'm happy to see you again, traveler. To what do I owe the pleasure? Are you here to inquire about participating in the ceremony again?
I can participate again?
Of course. Most wait a full day between their messages, but you can offer your words to Aetherius as many days as you wish. And you're in luck. I learned the location of another old life shrine, if you're interested in seeking it out.
I'm interested in finding another old life shrine.
Excellent. I doubt you'll have much trouble finding this one, seeing as how you didn't have an issue with the last. Excellent. Indeed. If you carry them with you, I would be very appreciative.
I failed the
before,
conversation, sorry.
You just have to burn them in the flame when you perform your own ceremony. But I completely understand if you choose not to.
I prefer to do the ceremony for only myself. So in this one, we don't celebrate new life, but old life. We need to find the old life shrine in Stonefalls. Here. And once we get there, we can write a message to someone who has passed, and then deliver it to the afterlife Ruber. This part looks rocky. So let's take a little bit of it. And let's also go to the other left. Okay, that looks a bit better. The way is relatively long, but also easy. All we really need is to follow the road. Does the road really go through Port Verag?
Too weak to move.
I don't think so. Well, don't do this. Don't enter Port Verag. Instead, go round. I am very much doubting myself right now. We are in the target area. Oh, nobody else is here. This has never happened to me before. So, light old life candle. Write a message. And then the message. Sometimes you see an old friend. And then we are free to return to the event location.
Ah, you've returned. Did you find the shrine and take part in the ceremony?
I found the shrine and participated in the old life ceremony.
Then may your message reach Aetherius, traveler. I'm glad to have been a part of your celebration of the old life. Take this. It's my gift to you, in the spirit of the tradition. Something special, so you can remember this old life day. I hope you will celebrate again.
And now comes the fun part. We get to open all of our presents. We have quite a few New Life Festival boxes to open, 10 in total. Ooh, a bolt of Winterstorm cloth. You get quite a few charity writs from these reward coffers, and completing these takes up a lot of resources for exchange of one writ voucher. I don't necessarily recommend completing those because you don't have to. Cyrodiil citrus. Huh. Rare ingredient. Curious. Redson chamber stick. Wonderful. Oh! I got the Snow Globe surprise rune box thingy. Yay! I'm pleased. So happy. I'm hoping for more of those costume pieces, but well, that doesn't always come. Used to add to your collections. Let's use it. Joy. And now, since we have actively participated in the New Life Festival, I do believe that time has come to say goodbye. But now, I will return tomorrow to complete the Deadlands Zone Story epilogue. I am uncertain of the time. It might be at 8 p.m, it might be at 2 p.m, but I will return. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Ciao.